Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4. The members are Habibah Setyaji, Hanania salsabillah, Asdani Putri Supriyantika, Aida salsabillah, Dwydde Samatha Batung, and Rania novianti. Okay, in this video, we'll discuss about assessing grammar. We can know assessing grammar is an assignment in grammar. There are several explanations about grammar assessing, including the first one is what should be tested and to what standard. What must be taste and standard in grammar assessment are three aspects. There are tenses, sentence arrangement, and verbal accuracy. These three aspects are important, and if in grammar assessment there are these three aspects, the grammar assessment is in accordance with the test and assessment standard. The first is tenses. So, what is tenses? Tenses are a category of grammar that emphasize the use of verb associated with the time of use. And the second is sentence arrangement. What is sentence arrangement? Sentence arrangement is the location of ideas and the placement of emphasis in a sentence. And third is accuracy verbal. What is accuracy verbal? Accuracy is a communication in the form of spoken or written, such as accuracy in the use of word or word order. And the last, what is the standard? Some research have claimed that as English increasingly becomes the language of communication between non-native speakers, it will arguably become the standard and exist as a variation English as lingua franca, alongside English as a native language. Cantrue and Nelson 1996 in Cycle 2003 show that considering non-standard feature of native varieties to be the result of L1 interference and fossilization would be wrong because learners why not want to imitate standard and standards model may not be available in the environment.
Okay, I will present about multiple choice items. Probably the most common way of testing grammatical knowledge is the multiple choice test. These tests have the advantage of being easy to create and being able to cover a lot of grammatical points quickly. The most common type of multiple choice grammatical item is one in which the test maker gives the test a sentence with a blank and 4 or 5 choices of a word or phrase which completes the sentence correctly. Example 1. The college students blah 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 in the auditorium when a group of participants from other universities come to join the meeting. A. Discuss. B. Are discussing. C. Have discussed. D. Were discussing. Discussion and answer. Answer is B. Continuous action is expressed by the progressive. Come indicates past, so the best answer should use the past progressive. 2. The poor kids Thank it used for blah blah blah. Him money and food. A. Giving. B. Given. C. Give. D. Give. Discussion and answer. Answer is A. If verb is followed by a verb, it should beginning from forgiving. On the third example is playing together with Mr. Sophie. Putty's performance at the exhibition got a positive. A. Respond. B. Response. C. Respondent. D. Responding. Discussion and answer. Answer is B. A positive response. Adjective plus noun.
Error recognition multiple choice items. Error recognition items are also useful for testing grammar. Error recognition refers to the ability to recognize or detect the presence of an error. Recognition may happen as the error is being made or after it has occurred. Error correction is the ability to use knowledge about the presence of an error to remedy or correct it, allowing for an error-free outcome. An error correction item is one in which the tests are given a sentence with an error. For word or phrases in the sentence marked with letters, and the tests need to decide which of the words or phrases has the error. Okay, now we go to the example of error recognition multiple choice items. Number 1. Opposite with Gambir Station, you will find the old Monash Square and the statue of R.A. Kartini. Opposite with is underlined and marked with the letter A. Will is underlined and marked with the letter B. Find is underlined and marked with the letter C. And the last statue is underlined and marked with the letter T. So, from the underlined word, one of them is an error. So we have to find out where is the error is. Do you know where is the error? The answer is A. Opposite with. Why? Because opposite word which means dealing with followed by to, not with. So the sentence should read opposite to the Gambir Station you will find the old Monash Square and the statue of R.A. Kartini.
Rearrangement items. Rearrangement items can take several forms. The first of which to consider here will be the multiple choice types. Here are two of the error he made. You know how is it? I wonder did you grow more fatter since summer? If we attempt to test the first error by means of an ordinary multiple choice items, we are faced with the problem of being restricted to only two options. The correct option and the distractor. Aida dots the error. Like this. You know how blah blah blah. A. It is. B. Is it? As the item stands here, we cannot possibly construct other options. It becomes necessary, therefore, is lengthen the original statement to, you know how warm it is today. The item would then read is, won't I need a coat? Well, you know how blah blah blah. And here, there are several options. We must choose one of the correct answer. A. Warm is it today? B. Today is it warm? C. Is it warm today? D. Warm it is today. And E. Today is it warm? And the correct answer is A. Another possibility is to give testers the 4 words and ask them to put the words in order. For example, I wonder she knows blah blah blah. How slash it slash much slash cost. So we have to arrange these random words correctly and accordingly. The answer is how slash much slash it slash cost. So the correct sentence structure become I wonder she knows how much it cost. Okay. Understanding of a appropriate sentence order can also be tested in a similar way by giving testers several sentences and asking them to put them in order. This type tests knowledge of reference, cohesive devices, and etc.
Completion item. Completion items are items in which the testers are asked to fill in the blank in sentence. For example, example 1. For example, here 9 options for solving problems. So then choose the best question word from the following: who, where, what, when, why, and how many. The question is A. Blah blah blah. Does the clock stop running? B. It's 12 o'clock. And the answer is when. The question word for asking the time is when. Example 2. A. Are you late? B. We're out of gas. And the answer is why. The question word for asking reason or cause for something is why. Question 2. He blah 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 have a doll when he was a child. And the answer is he has a doll when he was a child. Because he is singular, so the verb have is changed to has.
Another type of grammar item make use of transformation. In this type of item, testers are given a sentence and the first few words of another sentence to change the original sentence without changing the meaning. Rewrite the following sentence in another way with new beginning sentence with the word given. For example, the first I will arrive this as fast as possible. And the answer, I will arrive this soon. For the explanation, the same meaning of as fast as possible is soon. The second example is, she did not attend the meeting yesterday. For explanation, the same meaning of attend is come. There are variations on this type of item in which the word which starts the transformed sentence is underlined, or the tester is given one word to use in the new sentence. For example, I don't need to go to the grocery store this week. Nah, untuk rubrik penilaiannya, kita menggunakan multiple choice, recognize, and rearrangement. Sudah jelas, itu skor sama dengan B per N dikalikan 100. B is total score and maximum score. For example, an English lesson test consists of 50 multiple choice items. Rahma answered correctly 35 items. Then, the score is obtained. Misalnya saja itu Rahma skornya 35 dibagi 50 dikalikan 100. Maka hasilnya adalah 75. So, the score obtained by Rahma is 75.